You can blame Mbappe and say he shouldn't have made the faces or he shouldn't be going in the half. This is down to Thomas Tuchel.
What should he do?
Why?
Because you've got to try and put fires out before they start. He should have grabbed Mbappe.
Wait, nobody on this desk defended...
Finish. He should have grabbed Mbappe and said, look, I want to make sure that you're going to be OK for the real big games. Yes, I want you to score goals, but if we're in a position where the game's over, I don't want you getting hurt. You're doing one of those.
He must have told him
Does that have to be explained?
Why do they have to have clear the air talks if he'd already explained this to him? Please tell me that.
The thing for me is, and we've seen similar kind of strops from Neymar in the past, and Khalifi comes out and says no more of that at PSG. The culture of this club is going to change. And then you have this. And for me, Tuchel, either he takes the opportunity to establish his authority on the team, take him off. If you're upset with it, then we'll deal with that separately. But on the understanding that you have the backing of the chairman. But you don't pander to Mbappe, albeit he's your star.
Starting him and playing him the next 90 minutes is totally caving.
I have no problem you playing him. What I do think where he went wrong is this kind of on the sidelines and putting your arm around him, and it seems almost as though you're pleading with Mbappe to be a friend. If he's upset, send him down the tunnel and we deal with that separately. But this kind of, I'm desperate to put my arm around you. I thought that was weak.
Too late.
Jules,
it was weak.
Jules, I presume Kylian Mbappe's an articulate enough young man that he understands what Thomas Tuchel's trying to do here and trying to protect him for some really big games coming up.
Yes, I would think so. The problem with Kylian Mbappe is that he wants to play every minute of every league game, of every French Cup game, of every French League Cup game, of every national team game. He wants to go to the Euros and play every game, every minute. He wants to go to the Olympics with the under-23 and play every minute of every game there as well. And then come back to PSG or wherever he would play next season. And then again, and I think he's in that mindset right now of he feels that he's 21, but he should not be taken off by Thomas Tuchel. He said to Tuchel in that Clear the Air meeting, he said, you never take Di Maria off, you never take Neymar off, why do you take me off then? Why don't you take them off instead of me? And in a way, I get his point, but I also get your point and everything we've been saying now, that, you know, it could be counterproductive and dangerous to let him play every single minute because, like you said, if he gets injured and misses the rest of the season, this is a disaster. Mm-hmm. Also, you don't want him to get too tired before the Dortmund game or before the Lyon game this weekend on Sunday night, for example. And those big games that are coming up, not so much against Montpellier where you're already 4-0 up, because that's when he took him off. They were already 4-0 up, and Mbappe, by the way, had already scored a goal in that game. So I think Mbappe needs to understand now that, yes, you're a superstar, yes, you're the next big thing, and you're only 21, but there's also a logic in the squad that Cavani and Icardi wanted to come on. Tuchel wanted them to play a little bit in that game against Montpellier, and that's why he took him off.
See, this is complete and utter bad coaching. This is what this is. You're giving yourself a problem. If he takes Mbappe and tells him, explains to him what he's going to be doing, I want to keep you, the things I said before, then when Mbappe comes off, giving it the face and everything else, you know what? Tommy Tuchel can stamp on him. Tommy Tuchel can.
You don't think he's ever explained that to him before?
Tommy Tuchel can tread all over this guy and say, hey, I'm in charge. The reason he can't do that is because he hasn't set it up properly. He's put his own head on the block, so now he's caused a problem for himself by not thinking about it.
Mbappe's acted out, and we're pointing at Tuchel?
I tell you what, I would, Stevie, I would be absolutely gobsmacked if Thomas Tuchel hasn't taken the young man to the side and said, listen,
why have we got all this problem if he did?
Because Jules has just explained to you, he's a headstrong young man that thinks he should be playing every minute of every game. When Tuchel, I would imagine, clearly explained to him, listen, forget Neymar and Icardi and all these other guys, Di Maria. I need you 100% fit and sharp for the remainder of this season. If he hasn't done that, then...
Well, I'll tell you what then, if he has...
Yes.
Then now we're seeing that Thomas Tuchel doesn't have the strength of character and the power over the dressing room and the players that he should have. If we've got all these clear air talks and he's trying to be nice and he's trying to do this and that. There you go.
Listen, you go
straight away tells you that.
You go to PSG with this lot of players, and you're going to, as any coach is going to struggle to have the power within this group of players because there's so many big hitters and so many egos in there that I think for any coach it's a problem.
I think you have to help yourself, though, Craig.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.